Hey, and welcome to the Underground Joey's Open Mic Podcast for August 12th, 2026. Just sitting in the studio. I've got it all prepped up and finished. Just wanted to touch base with everybody and give them a heads up on what's going down and what's coming around here on the island in Vic, BC. It's been an interesting week. Done a little bit of the open mic, which I love to do, and it was a great one this Tuesday night. We had everybody out there doing their bits and shining. Little JC was kicking it, and Burke Baru. Always the wordsmith Bill Nance. He did really well too. It was a good time. We really had some good fun. Saw some old people. And just a great way to spend a Tuesday night. Kicking it up at the Phoenix Bar and Grill on Quadra Street in Vic, BC. Just wanted to touch base and make sure everybody is doing well out there. It has been a scorcher of a week out here in Vic, BC. Always hot. So hot. You know what I'm saying? It's very hot. Yeah, it was a very hot week. I've been doing some work around the studio. It looks like it's all coming together. Hopefully, I will be able to bring in a couple of people, which I've sent out some feelers, and we'll see who's out there. I'm pretty excited about the OK Dope. They're going to be opening up a place out here in Vic, which is going to do some improv. I think we'll have people like Nash Park in there and Alex Foreman doing their thing. Pretty excited about checking that out. I think there'll be an open mic too. Someone had mentioned to me it might be a Sunday thing. I'm not confirming it, and I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. But if anything, it'd be a great venue. Dan Duvall was on scene last night, chilling with the crowd, and we had a few good laughs. Just wanted to make sure everybody was up to date, and that I'm not forgetting to throw some stuff out there. Content, got to build with what I got. What's the week been like? It's been a lot of business going on, a lot of renovations. I do renovations. I'm a renovation consultant for a national company across the country. So looking at a lot of people aging in place, changing tubs out to showers. Hey, that might be a question for everybody. What's your take on changing out tubs to showers? Do we still think that we should be having tubs in our houses, or, maybe at least one? But I'm just saying, is it a necessity, or should we be moving into a world of just shower where, time is of the essence, and we don't want to spend time getting into a tub and filling it up and setting up our candles, dropping on our Epsom salts and making it all look fine, creating that aura of spa, the spa aura. And if you're really lucky, you fall asleep in the tub and either you drown or you burn the house down from the candles. Just saying, shit happens. I'm sure it's happened out there, so I'm not going to say that it hasn't. Definitely been out there. Let's figure out what the next step is. Oh, we got some. We're going to be registering again for the soccer this year with the Gorge FC. That's my home club, even though I don't live in that neighborhood. The guys are great. It's a plus 57 league. No, plus 56, I think it is. It's old. It's not old enough that we're rolling around in walkers or anything like that, or nobody's speeding around in those little three-wheeled buggies. It's not that kind of soccer yet, like polo in a three-wheeled buggy. Now that's a whole other league. But they do have a walking league, and a walking league would be interesting. Might take a little bit longer to get to the ball, but as long as you're walking and you're getting there, might work. A lot of vacations going on. People on vacation. They're all enjoying their time away. Isn't that what people do when they go on vacation? They hope to get away and relax. And doesn't it always turn into some sort of a shit show on vacation? You either end up losing something, or nobody can agree on what the destination should be, or what the day is going to look like. those are always fun conversations, and when you're traveling with more than one couple, that's going to be a problem because there's always someone who knows about the place, did the research, thinks we should go. Like, I'm on vacation. Do I really need instructional videos on where we're going to be? Like, how about we just relax and go with the flow? Is that too hard to ask for? It's worse. It's bad enough that we got to be handling everybody's kids and, hey, this one's running and that one, right? If they got lost, what would really happen? We're gonna look for them for a few days. After a couple of days, then we can worry about it. But till then, we're always looking for something, looking for someone. It can be a shit show, so it can sometimes be more than what we really want for a vacation. Just keep in mind, when you're on vacation, it should be a vacation. You should be able to check the fuck out and not be worried about having to go see the Great Pyramids or having to go swim in the Nile or, eat the best Chinese food on the Great Wall of China. It doesn't really matter. Room service and hotel rooms is there for a reason. You don't have to leave the destination. Just sit your ass down, enjoy the weather, enjoy where you are, live the moment, and stop fucking worrying that you gotta catch that 3 o'clock bus into town so that you can go shopping at the thrift stores. Who cares? Somebody on a beach is gonna bring you the beaded necklaces and the wristbands. Somebody's gonna do it. Why do we gotta worry about that? It's interesting how that is. How we're always looking for those kind of things. I'm gonna try to keep these things short. And work on being the 7 to 8 minute and hopefully when I start getting some people in here, I'll try to run those little interviews too, so you don't get too bored and it doesn't get too dragged out, because obviously everybody's attention span is very short. It is not something that people are like, we want it long and dragged out. Like, we're not doing a Rogan podcast here. We're not at that level. And seriously, we want to sit for 3.5 hours. I mean, if we're studying fossil fuels or something, or biochemical, warfare, I could see that. I don't think I'm going to have that in-depth kind of guests on the show. Hopefully, with what we got going on, we'll have a few good laughs, some people will tell some good stories, and maybe a few takes on, the things that irk us during the day and through our lives. So it's just a funny time, and I'm just hoping I can create a little bit of content that makes you laugh. Here's a shout out to you. If you have not signed up for Patreon, you should sign up for Patreon and go see my buddy. My buddy. I've been on the podcast a couple of times. I'd like to be on it again. I just love the hang with those guys. Check out the Pete Corielli show on Patreon. He's also a co-host with Sebastian Maniscalco on the Sebastian Maniscalco show on Channel 99, Sirius XM. Great laughs. Just great laughs. If you're into the old school real life and this is how shit's supposed to be, what's your take? This is where you want to be. It's an amazing run. He's got great people working with him. DJ Lou, I've been listening to him for years, buzzing people out. When you say the wrong word, it's and then there's always a repeat. So check out DJ Lou Cans, who helps in there. He's amazing, awesome guy. Sammy's in the background. He's always hiding out. I think I've seen him a couple of times, but I know he's there. So I want to make sure I give a big shout out to those guys and let them know that I super appreciate what they do, and how amazing it is that it lightens up some people's lives every day with the gift of laughter, because they are a fun time, kind of like an old girlfriend in high school. Fun time. But that was a long time ago, right? A long time ago. Things have changed. So I want to send out some loving to my daughter, grandkids, and everybody out there. All you comedians who show up on a Tuesday night, power to you. Thanks for doing what you do and supporting live comedy. People, come out to the Phoenix Open Mic podcast. It's not the Phoenix Open Mic podcast. They fucking wish. It is called the Phoenix Bar and Grill on Quadra Street in Victoria, BC. That is every Tuesday night. Show starts at 7. And if you're interested in signing up there, we would do a 6:30 sign up. That's normally how that works. Shout out to all those guys. Thanks very much for hanging with Underground Joey. And we will see you guys in a short few days, because I will be traveling. I am going to the States. I'm going to California, Palm Springs. I will be doing a couple open mics out there. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Are we rolling? I think we are. I just saw. I just said something about to click to resume. I think we are resuming. I'm gonna do a couple open mics in Palm Springs. I will let you know how that rolls. It's always a fun time to do it, especially in somebody else's backyard, right, where you can talk shit about them. Make America great again. Rah, rah, make America great. Rah, rah, rah. Give it a little bit of time. We will be the 51st state. You fucking never know. That's in the works. Let's, be kind to everybody. Be kind to yourself and be kind to people that you know. From Joey and the Underground Joey's Open Mic Podcast. Signing out. Sayonara.